Let's go. Let's go. You wanna go? Let's go if you wanna go. Good boy. You ready, buddy? Are you ready? Good boy. Lay right there. Good boy. He's a good boy, Kodak. Good boy. What is going on, you guys? I hope you're all having an embraceful day. As you guys can probably tell, I'm sick, so my voice is gonna sound a little bit different. My nose is stuffy, but I'm here with Kodak. I'm on my way to go pick up Isai. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys remember who Isai is. Today, I'm gonna be helping him open up his headlights and get them retrofitted to what he wants. I know he bought Demon Eyes, Halos, and I think that's pretty much it. He wants to get his housing painted as well, but this is gonna be a lot quicker than my headlight build because mine I was barely learning. Now I kind of know like what steps to take and what steps not to take, so this build's gonna be a lot quicker. I need to go pick him up because he was taking his headlights out at his house because he does need his car tomorrow. That's him right there. So yeah, let's go pick him up. Man, bro, look who's there, bro. What's up, bro? Hey, welcome back, man. Welcome back.
What's going on,
Hey,
man?
first time seeing Kodak too, huh?
Yeah, it's been a while.
We're here. Kodak. Sure he doesn't get on. If you want, just throw him
In the back seat or in
but
the
yeah,
trunk?
just pull on the side, just pull the.
All right, here's the goodies.
All right. Put him here.
Kodak. Oh, Kodak's happening. Let me bring the other one.
Yeah. Kodak.
Oh, shit. Oh, dude, this guy's alive, dude.
So as many of you guys remember, Isai's back in town, and we're finally gonna start doing his retrofit for his headlights. You've been wanting to do this for a long time, right?
Yes, sir.
So finally we're gonna get into it. First thing, I mean, I'm not gonna go step by step onto what to do. I mean, I have a perfect instructional video on my other, the way that I built my headlights. So yeah, I'm not gonna be going into too much detail, but since Isai does have these eyelids right here, I don't wanna like take them off. So I'm just gonna put this type of tape and then just this reflective like tape. That way the heat kind of bounces off of there and it doesn't heat up the adhesive and makes the eyelids pull off. So hopefully that works out a little bit. That's the only thing different that I did from my headlight to these headlights, but pretty much should be the same thing. I'll probably leave a card annotation on top right corner if you want to check out my videos.
Damn, dude, this is legit, bro. When I saw them lit up, I can hook them up all right now with the.
They work, right?
Yeah, dude.
Because
no.
when I
didn't check the 90 mils. Should check the 90 mils.
Yeah, you should check, because when I did mine, I didn't even check any, and at the end,
yeah.
one of them started, didn't even work.
Yeah, the 80 mils work, but the 90 mils I haven't checked it.
So I got the headlights all taped up. I just put it like whatever, the foil, that way, I mean, as long as it just covers the eyelids, we're all good. Even though he says he doesn't really care, but I do care. I don't want him to get messed up. I know he does care deep down inside. You do care, don't lie. You do care just a little bit. So we're testing the last one right here because Isai did test the other one, so we're just gonna test this last. Was it the Halo?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna test the Halo, and then we're gonna get started to opening these headlight. Oh, we gotta take off the screws next first. Take off the screws and unplug all the wiring. After we oh damn.
That's one of them. Check this out. Check this out. Switch back.
That's pretty sick, dude. Damn, I should have got this one in. Nah, I don't know. I think I'm not a big fan like of switch like if it's on the side of the car, I like it. But if it's in the front, I think because like when you're turning, one is white and one is orange. So
yeah,
it makes the car it makes the car look a little bit, in my opinion. I know everyone has their own opinion, but in my opinion,
well, that one works.
Because like my side markers are gonna be switchbacks, because they're on the side. I don't mind having them like different color.
Yeah, I think it'll look cool, man.
Yeah, dude, it'll look pretty sick. Hell yeah, dude! Bluetooth buddies, dude. The app is gonna you're gonna love it, dude. The app makes everything so much easier to control the halos. You're gonna love it, dude.
I really love it.
Hell yeah, dude. Come on, strong boy. Come on, strong boy.
I don't know, dude. Try that.
Ooh, gains,
bro.
Gains.
That's true, dude.
Just so you guys know, this is Isai and my first time working on 350Z headlights. So
Sure.
we're kind of still trying to figure it out, little piece by piece, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Kind of feels weird me not doing the work, man. So used to like being hands-on. It's alright though, man. You're the one that needs to bond with your car.
Exactly.
You need the bondage.
I'm gonna talk to it.
Screws, man. So these factory, they already come with HIDs, right?
Yes, sir. Factory. The 07s do. I'm pretty sure the 6 and down do too.
But do they come with the? Since yours
It's
is
different.
07, but it's an HR.
Yeah, it's different. It has.
So the DEs don't come with HR, or they do.
06 has this type of headlight, but I think 05 down has like the small projector, not the whole xenon HID. I think it's called something like that. So.
But is there a difference between DE and HR headlights?
Yeah.
Like the 07?
Yes, sir. I think 06, 07, and 08 all share the same housing and everything, and the 05 down has a different housing.
Let me put all these four together since they're all the ballasts.
Yeah, perfect. There you go. This is passenger. That thing feels hefty, dude.
Start smelling it.
Yeah.
So we finally got the headlight pulled apart, the lens from the housing, and I burned my finger right here on the heat gun, but I mean, whatever. As long as the good thing is I had my glove on. I mean, it did touch me a little bit, but not as much. We did have a little bit of struggle trying to take off the housing, but at least I think now we know that to pull this side first, we'll heat up the whole thing and start pulling this thing half up to the lens once it's like about to touch, and you got to pull the lens all the way back, and then we'll start. We started heating up from this side, then this side, and then we pushed it out this way, which now that we know, it's gonna make this lens a lot easier, because I think every housing is a little bit different, and you gotta pull it apart a little bit different, because this was totally different than how I pulled mine apart. But I did have the same struggle of the housing wanting to hit the lens. But now that we got it apart, we'll start taking that one.
Apart. Yep.
All right, let's see how this one goes. Hopefully a lot quicker.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
You're saying a lot of people take off this lens?
Yeah, dude, they take this crap off. That way it's just a bulb. And then this, it's painted black.
Well, yeah, because this is the only thing that's yellow onto here.
The only thing that gets painted, that doesn't get painted black, is this silver thing right here. The gray thing.
You don't want to paint? You're not gonna paint it black then?
No, I'm gonna leave that like that, I think. Oh, what the hell? This comes off too?
Yeah, you got the screws here though. Don't pull it though.
Yeah, it kind of like comes off right now. Oh, you're right. Yeah, so they paint all of that except this thing. But you see how it's translucent? Like
Yeah.
it's clear plastic?
A lot of put strips here, no? A lot of
No,
people?
yeah, they do strips, but the thing is, you gotta sand this thing, you gotta sand that and that, so it'll be translucent. Then you put the ring over here, the 90. I wonder if it even fits, dude.
Yeah, we should check if it fit.
90 mil.
That's the ring,
This
right?
is the 90. Yeah, this one should be big. Yeah, something like that. You think it'd hold like that? There's a way for it to hold itself like that, dude?
We're gonna have to put probably do the
Cause it doesn't come out. It's big enough that it hits the. That's kind of where you want it, anyways.
We'll figure it out right now. I mean, we can always do the fishing line, tie it down. Use the existing holes that we cut out the front one. Then we're gonna have to do some extra ones.
And the other one is smaller than this, so I think the other one goes in front. In front of the bowl.
Did you try using the small one and put it over here, the smaller one? What is it, 60 mil?
No, this is smaller one's an 80 mil, just 10 mil.
What's this one?
90.
90? It's probably gonna go through then.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it should be though.
So the 90 should fit right on, like right over it. Right over the housing, like perfect. Yeah, that's what the plan was.
Right there.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah,
Alright,
dude.
so we'll put this one apart.
It's not retarded, man. I didn't order stupid sizes, bro.
Hopefully not. Hey, don't get your hopes up right now.
Oh,
You're just measuring from the back. You still gotta measure from the front, man. So we got the second headlight pulled apart. Just it went a little bit smoother than this, but not. It was still a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Because we got this clip was all melted apart. Where this side, the first one we didn't get any clips melted. But I mean, we got it apart. So it counts. As long as we put enough buck-tail glue, it's still gonna seal up pretty well. Yep. And then with the clamps, I mean, there's still a decent amount of space right here. We'll clamp down.
I used a little claw tool.
Look at Isai right here. He's telling me he tried putting a bulb, tried taking out, right?
Yeah,
tried taking a bulb. So. Dude, I've never seen someone struggle so much. Look at all the scratches, man. Oh my god. Who does that, man?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
This guy. Yeah, it's alright.
No one even notices it, dude. But...
Yeah, true. It's gonna be painted anyway, sanded and painted. So
true.
At least now it'll be covered up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Another reason.
It's alright, man. Don't worry, dude. No one's gonna hate you for this, man. No one's gonna hate you. Okay, so while Isai was trying to take this piece off, he ended up breaking it from here because he was too impatient. He should have just chilled out.
Man. Look at this.
Chilled out.
Look at this. Oh,
yeah,
no.
I mean, that's an easy fix. We can just put some JB weld on there. I mean, I broke mine as well. Not this particular headlight, but on some piece. I took this one out. It took me a while. I'm not gonna lie. I don't blame Isai for breaking it because this was a pretty difficult piece. Just in case if you guys are trying to do this, just to save you guys a breaking part, this piece right here. Let me show you guys. This piece right here, you gotta pull it out. And you've got to pull it forward because this tab kind of like stops you from actually trying to take it out. Everything else is pretty easy except for that little piece right there. But I didn't break mine. Isai broke his. But I mean, it happens. It happens. That's all happened to all of us.
I broke mine
Don't
first.
worry. Yeah. I mean,
learned from mine.
Okay. Okay.
You're like, that's a weak point. I'll be careful
okay.
there.
What are you doing there?
I'm gonna tape it off because I'm gonna sand.
Sand what?
Away this paint. So we can get a translucent look.
Oh.
For when
for the Iron Man.
Yes, sir.
So for those of you guys that don't know, what Isai is doing is not just a regular halo. I guess it's called for the 350Z Iron Man halo. That there's one behind, right? There's one behind.
One
I guess all this piece right here is all like clear.
Yeah, it's
transparent, but it's just painted.
Right.
So you just gotta sand it off.
Exactly.
So he'll have a halo in the back and a halo in the front. First time I've ever done a Iron Man, whatever it's called, but I'm pretty sure we can get it done. So I'm trying to figure out where we can place the Demon Eye, this Demon Eye onto here. There's not that many places that we can put it because I mean this space needs to be clear for the high beams and the low beams since it is what, an actuator, is that what you said? Yeah, so whenever you put your high beams, this piece moves down. And there's not that many places. The only place I'm thinking is you're gonna have to bolt it directly onto here downwards, that way it shoots up, and from here it should reflect this way, or the other way is we can try and mount it right here on the side. Those are the only kind of ways that I think that we'll only be able to do it. I don't think there are any other ways that we could do it. I know they sell like different Demon Eyes that are for rings, but I think those are different. I don't know, but I think we'll still be able to make it work. It's gonna take some time to kind of like finagle. Is that the right word? Finagle? Finesse it to fit onto here and run the wire. So we'll probably have to do like 2 holes. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll update you guys as we progress. So I can't figure out where to mount the Demon Eyes, and Isai already left. He went to go do some girl business. So I was stuck here alone, and I just can't figure out where to put the Demon Eye. It's pretty difficult. It's in a difficult spot, this little housing right here. So I don't know, I might just call it quits for tonight, kind of think about it overnight and see what I come up with in the morning. So I don't know, hopefully I think of something. I'll just see you guys in the morning with hopefully an idea. So I finally got this Demon Eye at least placed to where it needs to be, and I didn't end up using Isai's bracket. I ended up using my leftover brackets that I didn't use for my Demon Eyes. Where's the other one at? It's this one. It's just that I cut this top off. I tried grinding it off, but that didn't work. Like trying to position an angle that was kind of tight, so I had to grind off this end, but it didn't end up working. So I decided just to cut it off and just use this end that's right here, which is what you guys see right here. It's kind of just like bent like to different shapes and whatnot. Then we kind of get it into place and show you guys how it fits. So it's going to sit right there, right on here. I already have a hole drill, it's just I don't have a screw. So it's gonna sit right here, right on the side, as flush as it can be. Just the only thing that sits a little bit higher is that LED, which doesn't really matter. It's not gonna make a big difference. But as you guys can tell, I mean, this was a pain in the butt to do, to get done. Bending this little piece of metal to shape was a little hard, just time consuming, but it was able to be done. The good thing is that this one is completely done now. I just need to mount it up and then start doing the other one. Isai hasn't came this morning. He's lagging it. He's still in bed probably. But I mean, I got the Demonize ready. We only have today. Today's like the last day I have to work on the headlights with Isai because I'm gonna be leaving to LA. So Isai needs to hurry up so we can get this done. I mean, when I did my headlights, it took like about 2 weeks, I think, or 3 weeks. But I only worked on the weekends, so it was like 4 days in total of weekends, the whole day. So hopefully we can get it done by today. There's still a lot that needs to get done, like the Iron Man and the other front halo, and then just swap out the lens. That's the easy part, and then glue everything back. I'll paint the housing as well today. So we'll see how far we get done. Hopefully we do get it done today, but other than that, I'm just gonna get this Demon Eye mounted, and then I'll start working on the other one. Now, so you don't scratch the lens or anything like that. I mean, if you are going to be replacing the lens with a different one, I mean, you shouldn't really care. But if you're going to be reusing these, I would take precaution. Put a soft little microfiber towel on the bottom when taking off. But basically, it just has these screws that are right here. This one, and then this one is going to remove this housing around here, and then you'll be able to take off the lens. So this housing come off, and the lens should come off too. And it has this little, it's not rubber gasket, but it is kind of like a gasket type thing that does sit in here. So make sure you don't lose that, because that's going to have to go back when putting back the lens or swapping out the lens, whatever you're going to be doing. And then just, I mean, the lens, just put it somewhere safe, so you're not going to be scratching it and whatnot if you are going to be replacing it. Should be able to take off this back part. And that's basically the only part you need to remove. So now you got all this exposed, so you can work with putting the Demon Eyes into here. So now before we start trying to get the Demon Eye mounted onto this piece, we got to cut this piece off. So I'm just going to use the Dremel tool and just cut this off. Look who decided to show up finally. What time is it? 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock?
10:30.
Damn, you're going to leave already?
An hour and a half, dude.
This guy.
I'll come back.
I was telling them that this is the only day we got, man, to finish them.
Man, so
the only day we got to finish them
I'm
off.
stressing. I'm having dreams about it, dude.
Dude, you slept fine because you woke up late.
Heck no, dude. I woke up at 8, but I was just working on this.
Nah, man, nah. Look how perfectly flush that looks. That one, and oh
no.
oh, that was close. And then this one, perfectly flush as well. I think this one sits a little bit flusher than the other one. Flusher's not a word, but flusher. We'll use flusher. So the Demon Eyes are perfectly good. We're just gonna test them out right now. Make sure that they are gonna light up and they are still working, just to make sure. And then after that, we can start putting the lens on here. We're basically done with that part. All we have to do is figure out the wiring where we're gonna take out that. But I think Isai, you were saying you wanted to take it out here, no? Yeah. I mean, this is a perfect spot where we can put the wire glands. These wire glands, we might need to downsize these, depending. We might be able to run 2 wires on through here. But yeah. Once we got the Demon Eyes, we'll put the lens, and then we'll run the wires out through here. But Isai was working on clearing the Iron Man pieces for the shrouds. He already has them clear coated, as you guys can tell. This is kind of like an easy free mod to do, but I mean, if you're gonna open up your headlights just to do this free mod, I don't think I would recommend it. I think you would have to upgrade everything, kind of like what Isai is doing. Put the halos, the Demon Eyes, and all that stuff, you know? Because I mean, I'm telling them that the Iron Man is like it's a free mod that you could do, because even with your high beams you'll be able to see them.
Yeah.
But
they'll be like coming out to the
yeah, so it's like a free mod, but it's not worth it because you gotta open up all your headlights. Might as well, if you're gonna open them, might as well install the halos and the Demon Eyes. So
yeah, do the whole thing, huh?
Yeah. So they're connected now, the Demon Eyes. Now we're just gonna test them out. Let's see if they're still working. This one. Go ahead. Oh yeah. Look at that.
Nice.
Let me put the lens. See how it looks like with it being right there. Oh yeah, dude. You can see it. I think this one's a lot brighter than mine, dude.
Think so?
Yeah, especially during the day. I don't think during the day you can't see mine.
Really?
No, you can't, cause I put mine down up. Yours are from the side. So yours you're gonna be able to see them during the day. A lot better than mine. That looks good, dude.
It does.
Because, well, originally the way they have to do it is from the top to bottom, so it shines on the floor.
Oh right.
And then, but the way that I did it, the only way that I could mount mine was from the bottom to the top. So you can't really see, like, if you turn it like to the side, you can't see the green. Right here you can see the green,
yeah,
whether you turn to the side. Yeah. So, looks good. The gasket.
Is that back piece metal too? Or is it plastic?
Oh no!
Are you serious?
No!
Trim.
Okay. Yeah.
Is this metal? Oh shoot.
It's
It's like aluminum.
no, it's metal, but it's easy to cut. So I had to end up cutting this piece, the housing piece, a little bit. That way it fits perfectly onto here, because when I made this bracket I didn't know that this housing was going to be in the way, but I guess it ended up being in the way. Let me kind of show you guys. So since this is in the way, this little thing, I cut this piece big enough for it to slide right over, and be able to be bolted back on to here. As you can tell, right there fits perfectly fine, right there fits perfectly fine, and right there it's perfectly wedged into there. So I mean, I didn't know that at first, but now, I mean, all you have to do is just work around it and make it work. So now it works. We're just gonna bolt it back onto there, and we can already bolt this whole entire piece back onto there. So the Demon Eyes are fully installed, as well as the housing and everything. I don't know if I mentioned or not, but Isai did end up upgrading the lens. This is the stock lens that it comes with. It has like small little ridges that you can kind of see, and now he has a clear, pretty badass lens, kind of like the one that I had. It's exactly, is it the Black Series? Does it say Black Series by any chance?
No, I think it's called the STIR.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot clearer than this one, as you guys can tell. Probably a comparison. I mean, look how much clearer this one is. So good thing he upgraded that. It's gonna make his HID's experience a lot better. So that's done. Demon Eyes, lens. This is mounted. Now it's just the halos. Isai is right now working on this piece, the one that he broke, and we're gonna put some more epoxy onto there. He already finished the Iron Mans right here. All basically the only thing with the Iron Man is you just sand all these corner pieces, right?
Yep.
And the light is gonna shine out through there. So you got those done. So what's left? Just painting the housings is left as well, and the halos, and then reinstall. Yep. I think it's possible to finish today.
Me too.
It's possible, man. I'm proud of you, dude, for not leaving. You're fine, dude.
Thanks, man. I try hard. Look at my boo boo.
Oh yeah, look at him.
Oh,
getting here. Oh man. Just know if they start flaking off, because your prep job was, your sanding was not that great. No. You're the one that sanded. I didn't sand. You were in charge of sanding.
This is flaking off already.
No. Don't blame. No.
Man, I don't know, dude.
It starts coming off. You're the one that sanded.
I don't know, bro. You know. I don't know. I'm gonna do a dusty coat.
So I already got all these pretty much all painted up. Isai is still working on his first one, and no.
Turn signal came out fine. This one gotta run though.
And look at the run. It's alright, man. You only learn by trying.
Bro.
So we're just gonna have to sand this little side down right here, and then we'll repaint it. But all the other ones should be done already. They're just drying. I don't know if Isai wants to sand them and give them a little polish and clear, but for now we just need to let this one dry, and then we'll keep sanding it down. All those runs, just two runs. Oh, it looks like
runs. It's only 2 runs.
Okay, those 2 runs that are right there, and then make it look a lot better. And then this one's left too. You want me to do this one? Or you want to do this one?
I'll try it. I'll make take a run and then we can let it dry and sand it.
This guy.
We'll sand them together.
This guy. We got the first halo on to this shroud, and we got it held on by 4 points. Here, 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 and here. Because right here on the side, it's kind of hard to put the the fishing line. It's a little bit harder to do it here since it's not like a flat surface, so we just put it in 4 points, but you're still not able to move it as much up and down. So I think that looks pretty good. So we got the Iron Man halo mounted onto the back. So there's the top halo, and then the back you can see the Iron Man halo, the one that's gonna light up these sides and these little notches that are right here. So we're gonna test it out right now, see if it's gonna work or not. They're both on, but now you gotta control them both. This is what I like about them, that they default to white. That's a nice looking white, dude.
I know, dude.
It's pretty good looking white. You can see a little bit right there, like from the side. But at night you'll be able to see, like right there too. Right there, yeah, you'll be able to see a lot. And this is right now during the day.
Yeah.
So this halo, we tested out, it works. We're good to go on this one, the Iron Man and the regular halo. Now we just gotta do the other one, the Iron Man, the other one. We got the paint over there onto the housing that Isai messed up on, but it's turning out good. It's turning out good. So we're gonna get that one done. That way it dries completely. We can start assembling. That's it, dude. Assembling everything.
Yep.
That's crazy, dude. I remember when I did mine, it took me freaking what, like 2 weeks?
Yeah, dude.
It took me like 2 weeks.
You didn't have me here helping you, bro. That's
Shut up, because I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, says the guy that only sanded.
Come on, dude.
Only sanded. No, and you held the housings.
A lot more.
Oh, you held the
I gave you
housing.
a lot of emotional support.
Yes, you did. So Isai left me for the third and final time. Nah, but this time it's actually a good reason. He had to go to work and do some stuff. So we ended up bringing over his car from his house without headlights and bumper. We successfully did that without getting pulled over or anything like that. And I mean, we did the most difficult parts in the beginning, which were the halos and the demon eyes. So the only thing that I have to do is try and reassemble everything, which I'm not really that clear on how to put everything back together, because Isai was the one that took apart the shrouds and all that. He disassembled all this, but I mean, it shouldn't really be that difficult. It should be pretty easy. So I'm gonna jump into that and try and get that figured out, because all that's left right now to do is to run all the wiring through the back of the headlights, through here, this big old hole right here, and we just gotta put the wire glands and we should be good. We should be good, and we should be able to reinstall them all together, the headlights to the housing. It's gonna look so good. So I got both housings completely done, the one over there and the one right here. I'm just finishing up. I just finished heating it up and just putting the clamp circles right here. That way it gets cold and it allows it to stay like that. I'm on my way to go pick up Isai since he just got out of work and his car is here. I gotta go pick him up. Hoping that we finish it tonight so he can drive home and we can show you guys what it looks like, the Iron Man and the Halo and the Demon Eye. Hopefully we're able to show you guys. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? First impression.
Damn. Oh man.
That one is...
Hell yeah, that's exactly what I wanted, dude. Heck yeah, dude.
That one's done too. Not done, but we still need the glands. But
what happened?
The only issue that you were in charge of.
What happened?
Okay, look at this.
Beautiful.
You see this one?
Something cracked.
No, it's perfect, right? The wires are on top, the halos, right? Now come over here.
You did that. I didn't do that.
The wires are on the bottom.
So what? Oh,
you can see them. Here. Yeah, look. You can see them right there. You were in charge.
You're the one who
were in charge.
No, I was like, hey, bro.
No, I told you. No,
no, it goes like that, dude. I was like, oh. I was like, we should use the other one as reference, dude. Nah, don't blame me.
Dude. Nah, that was you.
How?
I mean, it's not noticeable, but still, it's your fault. I just want to tell you that it's your fault. It's your fault.
No one's gonna know it.
Nah.
It's black.
No, everyone knows now.
You know.
Hey, whenever you guys get close to, if you guys ever see Isai and you can see his 350's car,
yeah, get that close to
my headlight. Put like a piece of tape here and be like, I see your wires.
Get that close to my headlight so I can like report you or something. You're gonna be like, what are you doing to my light?
So we've pretty much gotten this headlight completely done. We got the wire glands ran, both of these. We got 2 wire glands ran through, 2 wires, 2 pieces of wires ran through this wire gland, 1 wire gland one piece of wire through this wire gland. This is for the Demon Eyes, this one's for the Halos. But this is pretty much done. So he's just finishing up the fuse box so we can run, what is it, for the Bluetooth? The Bluetooth for the Demon Eye, right?
Yeah.
For the Demon Eye, with the fuse on there. So the headlights are complete. We just need to start mounting them onto the car. Isai just wanted to test fit it just to see how it would look. He said he loves it, but I truly doubt that.
Nah, I love it. Come on, dude. That thing is sick.
So now I think we're gonna mount the Bluetooth controller behind the crash bar. So we're just gonna remove the crash bar and get it mounted behind there. Perfect. So we're in the final stretch, man.
That's right.
The final stretch. So he's just doing all the wiring. What he's most known for, Mr. Wiring Isai. Hashtag.
Yes.
Dude, look how beautiful that's gonna look. Perfectly hidden right behind the crash bar. So he finished up soldering all the wires that needed to be soldered, and we're ready to test it out, fire them up, and see if they're still working. Hopefully they turn on, dude.
Ooh, hopefully it works. We should turn on with the key.
Should. Why different colors? You probably have one wire or one to the wrong one. Or why is one? Check the app. I don't know why one's red.
The app. Oh, the app. You're right.
I still don't understand why one's red. Oh, probably the Demon Eye.
What do you mean the Demon?
Oh, why? Did you hook up the Demon Eye on this side? No.
What do you mean? Yeah, hooked it up.
No, you didn't.
Demon Eye's white. There. Oh, what the hell? Why is it two different colors?
So I'm telling you. Why is that one blinking now? Look.
That sucks.
So we ended up trying to test the drivers from here to over here because the Iron Man Halo on this one seems to look retarded, as you guys can tell right there. Look. It switches colors on its own. Like it just blinks. So we don't know what's going on. It might be the Halo. Why you keep changing colors? Keep it on the color so they can see.
Oh, there's that.
Because you're changing. No, keep it on white. See, you keep it on white, you can see the red, and it's blinking right there. So we don't know what's going on. It might be just the Halo, because we tried the switchbacks. The drivers. Switching the drivers from the 90 here to the 90 over there, and I mean, it's still not working this side. So we'll probably have to call it quits for there and not run the Ironmans until another 3-day weekend. Try and fix it. Try to get a new Halo replaced. So yeah, I guess that's it, dude. We're just gonna tidy up.
Yeah, tidy up.
Do the HIDs.
Yeah, put that crash bar on, tidy it up, and that's it, dude. Let it rip.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Oh well.
What do you feel?
Good, dude, because at least the other two work, dude. So I mean,
yeah, we'll just leave them
it
unplugged.
And it's only one out of what, 4 Halos?
Oh, show them the switchbacks.
Oh, yeah.
The turn signal. I guess this one comes as a switchback option too. These
That's
right here.
all of them off, dude. I mean, this side is perfect. Look at that side.
Yeah.
Demon Eye and everything, dude. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude. That looks sick, man.
So it acts kind of like a switchback option, which is pretty sick. I'm not a big fan of switchbacks if it's in the front. If it's on the side, it's like what I prefer it on the side, not on the front. But to each their own. I mean, it looks pretty cool. This side still looks crappy. Yeah, it's still gonna look crappy. I don't know. We're gonna have to try and figure it out. And then the HIDs, I'll do that right now. I think we should just call it right there, dude.
Yeah.
For you guys at least. I think that's going to be it for you guys. And we're going to try and finish up the HIDs, installing that, and tidying up a little bit. So that's where we're going to end today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Later.
And embrace yourself.